Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new adventure, or I should probably say a very old adventure, because today we're playing Anno 1602 or 1602 AD, which is from 1998 if I recall correctly, so that's a very old game. It's almost 20 years old, and yeah, the goal of this game is basically to build a nice island. It's a city building game. We just discovered a new world, and our goal is to settle an island, build a city, harvest resources, grow some crops, and make a thriving city out of it. Um, yeah, is there anything else to say? Yeah, I used to play this game a lot when I was a kid, so that's why I think it's great. You may be familiar with the Anno series, and for me, I think this is the best one, but that might be due to nostalgic reasons. I just like this game a lot. So let's quickly hop into a game. We have all sorts of game modes available to us. We get some campaigns, we get some additional scenarios. It's kind of cool. What's this? The continent. Your explorer returns. Blah 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 blah. Cancel. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do maybe we're gonna do some additional scenarios later on. If you like this game, if you like this series, we're gonna do a lot more in the future, hopefully, or a lot. We're gonna do more in the future if this, if people like this. I like it, so maybe if people don't like it, I will do it anyway. But we'll see. But for now, we're gonna start with continuous play. That's basically the sandbox mode of the game. I used to play in continuous play all the time. For me, it was just sort of the best version of the game. As you can see, I played a little bit. We're gonna play, I think we could play on easy, average, demanding, or difficult. I think I'm going to do it on average, with occasional pirate sightings, enough resources. I'm gonna play as Marcos. What kind of color do we want? I fancy blue this time. So we all start off, me with 3 AI, with together with 4 ships here, and he's going north, these 2 are going east, and I'm going west because the map is discovered for us, and I see this big, well, quite big island here on the west. This is a nice island as well. This might even be better. This one is not so great because there's a river, so this isn't really that good. Let's see, and then we have some tiny little islands here. This area is certainly a little bit better to settle in because you have all these islands nearby, which is kind of cool. But yeah, red is going for this one, I think, which is a shame, because I kind of would have liked to have this one, but he seems to be backing away. So let's move to this one, because I like this one a little bit better than this one, because this is it's a cross section. It's cut in half by the river.
A new city has been founded.
And this area is a little bit worthless to us. It's not big, but still. You settled on, yeah, not that great of an island. It's not very big. You kind of want to have a fairly big island for your first city, as your main island. I used to play it like this. I always settled on the biggest island possible I could lay my hands on, and then I would let's zoom out to see if there's anyone coming. It's suitable for cocoa, not really for cotton, and it's very suitable for spices, which is kind of cool. We're gonna put our warehouse here, warehouse 1. There's some ore in the island. I believe this cannot be depleted. I don't recall everything about this game, but I seem to remember that if you have a mountain which is topped off by a bit of snow, it seems to be undepletable, the ores. But I don't know what's the thing about that. I hope the game sounds are okay. They're a bit loud for me, so I'm going to lower them a little bit. I could do it in the settings, but the settings of this game are so strange. They just don't work, the sound settings. Alright, so we settled our first island, we built a warehouse, we unloaded our stuff, we unloaded a bit of tools, some wood and a little bit of food for our inhabitants. And now we need to start building on this island. So we're gonna get a road straight towards the mountain and we're gonna make a division. We're gonna put our economic stuff and stuff like that. We're gonna put it here and we're gonna grow the city on this side for now. And we probably will end up with a city all around the mountain. The mountain is the city center. Maybe a little square here and a square here, something like that. We also want to make it pretty, not only functional but pretty as well, hopefully. I'm gonna put some foresters. I think I'm going to put down 3, which is maybe a little bit more than optimal, but I kind of want to get the wood as quickly as possible. So we're going to put down some more trees. And I'm going to see how we're going to do this. Normally the AI always builds in blocks of 3 by 3, and for some reason I just followed them. After a while, at first I just placed buildings randomly, a bit like this, like the locals. You could trade with them. If you have cloth, you could get some tobacco. But after a while, I just copied the AI in the layout. I think the layout is fine. So, but I'm still thinking about it. Once you have every once in a while you get a fire, and then it's really hard for the fire department to reach the buildings that are in the middle. But we also kind of want to have some. We kind of want to have a mine and stuff like that in the mountain later on. So for this, we could do blocks of 2 by 3 maybe. I don't know. I just like the 3 by 3 so much. That's what I used to do, and I don't know. It's kind of grown on me. Yeah, so is there anything else to say about this game? Yeah, this game runs at a pathetic resolution at 1024 by 768. So, yeah. There's no way to scale it up. There's no HD version. I sort of hope that they do the thing which Microsoft has done with the Age of Empires series. They also recently announced that they're gonna do a definitive edition for Age of Empires 1, which got me really hyped. I think that's really cool. I kinda hope that it's gonna be the case for Anno 1602 or 1602 AD one day. Just make it happen. Make me happy. Make a lot of people happy. I think a lot of people like this game. I don't know. I like it. But I kind of assume a lot of people do. I don't know if it's true. We have to build a marketplace. Is there anything else I need to tell about this game? Yeah, we just settled a city. We have a small trade ship. We have limited buildings available. As you can see, we cannot build walls and stuff like that. We can only build one type of road, the dirt road, and a wooden bridge. And we cannot build any buildings to work into the mountains. But as we upgrade our village and we get more inhabitants, and new buildings become available, and we can trade with our neighbors. For example, White is not too far away, so I'm going to offer him a trade agreement. He instantly says yes, and now we can check in his warehouse that he demands a bit of wood. So we could say, you know what? Give me 10 wood. Unload all the tools you can possibly can. Yeah, let's grab all the wood we have and sail to White and sell the wood to him, because he has only one forester, as you can see. So it's gonna take a long time for him to get all the wood he needs. And I get 3 foresters. These are going to be rearranged later on, of course. I just plop them down fairly quickly. And yeah, so we're gonna sell the wood, and we have these. We have basically 3 building resources. We get tools, we get wood, and we get stone, as you can see in the top of the screen here. And maybe they're gone. And then we have, if you look at the warehouse, we have all these other resources. These are the building resources. These are luxury resources. This is food. No, this is food. These can be turned into food. Cattle can be turned into food. Grain can be turned into flour, and flour can be turned into food. This is ores, iron, stuff like that. Weapons, and yeah, some gold. These are raw resources, and these are what do we call that? I don't know. These are goods. Let's say these are goods. These are resources. This is weapons and tools. So as you can see, there's not a lot of variation. It's about 30 different types of goods, I believe. A little bit more maybe. It's not that great. Today in a lot of games there's a lot more. So let's trade with him. Let's say we want to sell you 10 wood. I'm going to sell you the rest of the wood. And we can also explore his island and see what's his island good for. As you can see, his demand has gone down. It's gone up again because he just built a chapel there. And he's building houses, so he's demanding more wood. So we could go back and sell him a little bit more. As you can see in our balance, we get a revenue of our sales. So we're making positive bank now, which is important. You have to keep this in mind. We have to check that we keep making money, otherwise we go bankrupt and end up in jail. Because we spend all the king's money. So instead of trading away our wood, let's start building some stuff. We're gonna build a market because these pioneers, we start with pioneers and they upgrade into settlers. Burgers, I believe I think they are called burgers as well in the English version, and then merchants and aristocrats. We can raise taxes, which is a good thing to do because we need the money and they don't care. If I do 60% tax, they are happy, and if I do 48% tax, they're happy. They demand cloth, so they want cloth. They demand a marketplace and a chapel. So we're gonna build a marketplace, and as you can see, the range of the marketplace is indicated by the dotted line. So if you build a marketplace here, all pioneers have access to the marketplace. So we're gonna build it right here. We're gonna finish off our little square road. Do it like this and delete that one. And we can build a road here. So we should also build ourselves a chapel. So if we were to build a chapel here, not every pioneer is in range. So this would be an ideal location for the chapel because, not because of the range, but because we have some land left there. So that would be nice, but kind of need it here. So we could build it next to the mountain. We could also, let's see, if we were to build it here, everything is in range, right? I think I'm going to build it here. So nice little chapel for you to pray. And I probably want to fill the rest of this area with houses. One thing that we shouldn't forget is the food. We started with some food. We started with 10 tons of food or 20 tons. I don't recall correctly. I don't remember. But the pioneers eat their food, of course, because they need to live. So to get some food, we can build fisher huts or a hunting lodge at the beginning of the game. And for some reason I always build fishing huts because they're cool and cheap. 5 wood, 3 tools. I don't know what a hunting lodge costs. It's actually cheaper. What about the gold? It's a lot cheaper. I didn't care way back when I was a small kid. They're the same cost in maintenance. And it's twice as expensive to build a fisher's hut. And it's a lot more tools as well. The problem about a hunting lodge is he needs a lot of area with forest to hunt the deer. So we could probably build a hunting lodge here, maybe. I don't know if he will go into this area, although we don't control it. I think he does. So let's build a hunting lodge at the end of this road. Let's see where the hunter goes. No, he has no access to this area, so we need to build a market somewhere. Probably somewhere around here. Maybe here to gain access to this area as well. And we need a fishing boat. Let's build a fisher anyway. So are you working? Are you hunting? No, you're not hunting. So that's why I didn't build hunting lodges. It doesn't hunt. So let's build another fisher. They're a little bit more expensive. You can do anything, so we're gonna put you on hold. So the operation cost is 0. Why can you not work? Because these trees aren't grown? Probably. Did we explore this island? No, I think it's a good idea to start exploring some more islands, because we need some resources which we don't have access to on our mainland later on. You are still not working. I'm gonna delete you. I already hate you. Just worthless. He can do anything as well. You have to wait until the trees grow back. Just wait, man. Wait a little bit longer. I think if I reactivate you, you can do some work, because there's a tree here. It looks like a tree that's fully grown. What about you? You are running out of work as well? Oh, you get plenty of trees to chop. Oh, wait. You got trees here, right? Aren't these fully grown? Probably not. Well, let's put you on hold then. I'm gonna wait. Probably should not have sold all my wood to the AI, because I can really use it myself now. We're gonna explore this island, and there's something you should always do when playing Anno, and I kind of dislike it. I always disliked it. You start with 50 tools, which is not enough to reach the point at which you can make your own. So at the start of the game, you always have to buy tools. You can just say at your mainland, I'm gonna buy tools up to 35 tools, and then sometimes a free trader comes by and sells you tools, but it's quite expensive. As you can see, we are buying tools for 105 gold, so we have to sell 5 wood to purchase 1 tool, which is very, very expensive if you ask me. So we get cotton and spices. So we fixed out cotton issues. Not that we have any cotton issues so far, because we don't need cotton just yet. Let's check this tiny little island. It's kind of cute. Kind of like it. Maybe we're gonna settle it. We might even settle this one. Why not? In the end, of course, it's gonna take a while. So let's quickly get going again. Well, this game is not quick. This is just relax. We could, of course, do it a lot quicker than we're doing now. But I kind of like this relaxing playstyle a little bit. If you think that I should pick up the pace, please leave a comment about it. Let me know anyway, but what you think about it. Leave a like if you like this stuff, and let me know if you played Anno before. Where do we want this sheep farm? I think here. And this is not ideal, but